Hey peeps, so I am back with another video, and today I want to talk to you all about my vision board. I know all the other YouTubers have been doing vision boards, and so have I. So we are going to talk about all of my dreams, visions, goals. We're gonna, let the law of attraction run through us. Please help us, Jesus, Lord, somebody, because we need to accomplish these goals ASAP. But really, we don't have to accomplish them ASAP. What we need to do is do gradual things to make sure that they happen. So I want to go ahead and talk to you all about some of the things that I want to do for my year, and this will be my first successful vision board that I've made. So I already know 2020 is about to entail some big things for your girl. So let me go ahead and show you my vision board. I'm just gonna show y'all like a little pan of it. Okay, so that's my vision board. Hopefully you were able to see most of everything pretty good. Some of the words I know you probably can't see, so I'm gonna go over everything and we're gonna talk about why it's on my vision board and some of the things that I've already done to start accomplishing these goals. And we're back with a full view of the vision board. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Like last year I tried to make a vision board and it didn't happen, but this year I was like, I need to make a vision board because I need the law of attraction in my life. I need to accomplish these goals. Like, I'm 27, I'll be 28 this year in November. I want my goals to be accomplished in my 20s, even if it's like mid 29, because I just want to have fun and live the life that I want to live while I'm in my 20s, while I got my youth boo, while it's still here, because my back's starting to hurt. Girl, I'm getting tired easy. Like 30 about to come, and it's not gonna be a joke. So I just want to live my best life in my 20s, just a little bit, just a tad. So that's why I made this vision board, because we have to get all those good things and reminders coming in to our lives. My life, at least. Let me know about yours. So to get started, I saw a lot of YouTubers, influencers, people all on social media that did vision boards. They had quotes that they wanted to live their year by, or that they wanted to represent their year. And actually, you're gonna see later on in some vlogs maybe down the line at the end of this year that this quote is actually going to do something else in my life. It's going to be in my life in another form or fashion. But the quote that I came up with this quote. This is an AmberCharmayne quote, so don't nobody steal it, or just don't use it without, referencing me, of course. So the quote is, "Against all odds, she prevails." And I wholeheartedly believe that about myself. Against all odds, I will prevail. I have always prevailed. For example, quick example, it was my junior year. I had taken quite a bit of foreign language and I thought that I was done. I met with my counselor randomly in high school and she was like, oh yeah, you have to do another Spanish. And I was like, girl, honey boo, excuse me, what you mean I gotta do another Spanish? You got me all the way messed up. But apparently I had to do another Spanish. She told me this in the middle of the semester, y'all. So I had to go talk to this lady, the Spanish teacher, and I had to ask her, beg her, plead to her, let me into this class. She kept saying, there's no way that you're gonna be able to catch up. There's no way that you're gonna be able to do well. There's no way. We're halfway done. There's no way that you're gonna be able to do 50% of the work. Because what she wanted me to do is do 50% of the work that I had missed, plus keep up with the new work. You feel me? So she was like, ain't no way, never seen it done, ain't gonna happen. And I told her, put me in the class. And she said, you're gonna have to really prove yourself and da 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 da. I said, put me in a class. She gave me somebody that would help me because he was doing really good in the class, and he really did catch on to Spanish like really quickly. So he helped me. I bugged him all the time, getting him to help me and do stuff. And I caught up with the work that had already been done plus the new work. And once it was all done and I turned everything in before, like I turned it in even before the end of the semester, and she was like, OMG, I cannot believe that you really did it. And so it's things like that in my life. Like, I've always had things like that in my life, and it's like I am going to get what I need to get done, and I'm going to accomplish what I need to accomplish to get me to the next step, period. Ain't no ands, ifs, or buts about it. So against all odds, she prevails. And that is a quote for not just this year, but my entire life. And I'm sure there's going to be some more to come in this lifetime. So that's my quote of the year. And then let's go ahead and get into all the things that we need to manifest, law of attraction. So let's start over here. I put self-care is essential now, always. It's this little quote that's inside of little, what are those things? Magical ball? What is it called? I can't think of snow globe. Magical ball. Wow. So that's inside this little snow globe. I just found the picture on Google and I really liked it. So yeah, self-care is essential now, always. So I really want to do more self-care, do things that make me feel good, make me perform better in my everyday life. So that's another reason why one of my other goals is to get a really good job with benefits, with sick time, with vacation time, because then I won't have to work non-stop. I won't have to worry about, oh, I don't feel good and I still have to go into work. I won't have to worry about how am I going to pay for this doctor's bill. Oh, I'm not going to go to the doctor because I don't have money to pay for the doctor's bill. So I really want to focus on my self-care, and the job is going to help me do that. But little things that a job is going to help me do as far as self-care is I want to have my nails done like every 2 weeks or so. I want to have nice cute nails, which I have like this piece of content that I want to do for Instagram, and it requires my nails to look nice. And yes, for now I can paint my own nails. I can do one color, I can do one little like dot design or one little line. That's easy, that's something I can do on my own. But having those cuter designs, it's going to draw people's eyes to the picture. It's going to help it perform better. It's going to help my overall goal. So all of these things like tie together, and it's going to help every other aspect of everything, as you can kind of see from the self-care and job and having money, or you know, keeping my eyebrows done, which is also going to help me create content and look good on camera, look good in pictures. Those are things that also make me feel good. It makes me happy to wake up and know, okay, I'm popping. I don't have to spend extra time doing my brows. I don't have to I can look down at my nails and have this sense of like joy and happiness because I know that my nails are on point. Like, that makes me happy to look nice. Like, beauty is something that I really love, hence why it's a part of my channel. Okay, so we already talked about self-care, we talked about job, and then right here we have Instagram. So I have about 1,600 or so followers on Instagram. I want to hit 5K. I'm going to hit 5K by planning out content. I'm going to hit 5K by producing better content, more content, staying consistent. I haven't posted anything yet, but I've already made a Google Doc with what is it called, locations that I want to take pictures. I've sent that to my photographer. I've asked my photographer like when you want to meet. I've created outfits that I have hanging up right now. I am already saving money. I have $40 ready to go to get my hair cut. Things are in motion. There's small steps that we have to do for each and every goal. Also, to go back to the job. I've updated my resume. I'm going to work on doing a skills resume. I've already researched jobs that are paying around what I want. I want to make $17 an hour. So I've already done some of that groundwork, and then all I have to do is start putting those applications in, because I already know where I want to apply. I already know all the information for my job stuff updated on my resume, and then I just have to do a certain form of a resume, and then I'll be good to go. So, you know, everything has a couple steps to it. You know, you're not going to get somewhere by just thinking about the big picture. We got to break things down. So I have this body goal right here. This is a picture of Callie, C-A-L-L-E-Y, Sunshine, on Instagram. So she's on Instagram and her body is insane. I literally love her body. Or if you think about Drea, or dang, what was that other girl? She was on Love and Hip Hop and she was dating Joe Budden. I wish I remembered her name in this moment. Typically I do, but y'all know who I'm talking about, the one with the mohawk that does the like twerk fit classes now. So she, Drea, and then this girl Callie Sunshine literally are my body goals, mostly for my stomach. So they are fairly small. They really aren't like, you know, overweight or thick or, you know, chubby, anything like that. They are kind of in my body range. I would say they're slim thick because they all three kind of have some booty, but otherwise they're pretty thin and more muscular built type of description you can put on them. But mostly for my stomach, I guess you could say it's mostly like stomach goals. I have to get my stomach flat. Like, I suck in my stomach on so many pictures, y'all. Like, my stomach is not flat. I mean, it is not the biggest stomach in the world, but it is not flat. I don't want to have to suck it in anymore. I really don't. So she is my body goals, and I'm not really comparing myself to her in like a toxic kind of way. Like, she really just inspires me. Like, if she can do it, I can do it. I know I can do it. I just ain't been doing it. So the next thing that is on my vision board is an apartment. Y'all, I have to be out of my mama house. I don't know if y'all know, she really lives in an apartment, but I don't know if y'all know that I live with my mother and I need to get out. The reasons why I'm living with my mother are definitely what's the word for it? It was just an unfortunate series of events. So that is why I'm living with my mother, and some of those events just caused me to have like a very deep depression. So a lot of 2017 and most of 2018, well, all of 2018 and some of 2017, I was very depressed. My mom can tell y'all, like, there literally were just like many days where I just did not get up off the couch. I really didn't do much. I didn't even want to film or do videos, which caused less content around that time. So as you can see now, I'm picking up in content because I am no longer in a deep depression. I have depressed moments, but nothing like 2018. I just did not feel like myself, and that made me even more depressed. So an apartment is where I am going towards now that I am back in a better state. I am able to work and not feel like I want to literally die. So yeah, that is definitely going to be something that I am working towards, which hence a job. The job is going to help me get an apartment. So that's like the next big thing that I'm going to do after getting the job. I'm probably going to wait like a month and a half, and then baby boo, we get an apartment. Also, I have friends on my vision board. I want to spend more time with my friends, have gatherings and things like that, which when I have the apartment, I will be able to invite my friends over and have get-togethers. I definitely want to have a Christmas party, and then I also want to invite my friends over for Taco Tuesday. Maybe not weekly, maybe bi-weekly or once a month or something, and we can just have fun and have drinks and play games and watch movies or TV shows and things like that together. So I definitely want to start having more time with my friends this year and for the years to come. Okay, so the next thing is 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Right here on YouTube, we gotta get to 5,000 subs. Now, I do not show my subscriber count if you guys have not noticed, but that's just because I wanted to kind of experiment and see what that would do to my channel. And for the most part, it has helped my channel. I actually have grown more. I think when people would see this small little number, they thought that invalidated me. Like, she's not a good YouTuber, she doesn't have a lot of subscribers, why should I watch her? So then when people couldn't see it, it was more about just the video. Do I like her? Do I want to watch her? Do I want to support her? So I hope that you guys want to support me and you subscribe. But let's hit 5,000 subs on this channel, y'all. Make sure you are sharing my videos. That literally helps so much. Please share these videos, y'all. I cannot stress it enough. Okay, so over here in this corner we have family. So I have a picture with my mom's not in any of these pictures, but like she's included or whatever. And the rest of my family, my dad, my stepmom, and my older sister Shantae, and then I do have stepbrothers and sisters as well. I don't know how much we're gonna be getting together now that my dad and stepmom have moved out of the state, but typically we do come together for big things. We probably will see each other though, because two of my nieces are graduating high school this year, and I definitely want to get them something for high school graduation and see them graduate, of course. So I have my family here with my sisters and my nephew. I definitely want to spend more time with him. I want to spend more time with my nephew, which I will be able to spend more time with him alone and have a one-on-one relationship once I get my apartment. Okay, y'all, OMG. So you see these three pictures right here. Y'all probably can't see it too well right now, but y'all saw it at the beginning of the video. These are pictures of natural hair. Your girl is about to go natural and actually grow my hair out into a fro, and then when we straighten it, it's gonna be all the way down our back, all the way down our back, period, poop. So I cannot wait. I am going to definitely be going natural. Probably around the time that I move into my apartment, I will be 100% like growing my hair back out. I only want to get my hair cut about 4 or 5 more times. I want to dye it about 4 more colors, and after that I am done. I'm tired of paying barbers. I'm tired of having to schedule appointments. I'm tired. I want to be able to put my hair in a bun, a ponytail, and go. So that is what I am going to be planning on doing for at least the second half of this year. I will be starting a natural hair journey, so we will be getting natural hair videos on this channel. Make sure you thumbs up if you're excited and you can't wait. So I have another thing right here that just says health is wealth. So just going into that first thing that I talked about. Now self-care, I think, is more of a little bit self-indulgence, but health is wealth is really taking care of the insides. So I scheduled a dentist appointment recently, so I'm getting that taken care of. My teeth are horrible. They're very weak, they're very sensitive. Also going in with health, I have an endometriosis symbol here, which is just like, you know how there's the pink little design or ribbon, yeah, the pink ribbon for breast cancer. Endometriosis is a yellow ribbon. I do have endometriosis. If you want to check out some of my videos talking about my birth control, I'm only on birth control to help prevent the growth of the endometriosis. And you know, whenever I am talking to someone, of course it does help with getting pregnant, or not getting pregnant rather. I definitely need to start looking into some of the things that I'm going through, and I'm also going to be documenting my endometriosis journey on this channel, so make sure you keep a lookout for that. So that's something I'm going to be doing on this channel as well, which is why I kind of have it up by YouTube. I have a money bag, and then I have money. These are $100 bills falling everywhere because we about to get to the bag, period. We about to get to the bag. So that's a big thing this year, you know, with the job, not only the job, but with YouTube hitting these 5,000 subs. If I hit 5,000 subs, that means I have more people watching. That means I'm going to be ready for monetization. That means I'm doing collabs. I'm able to do more collabs with brands, get PR, which, you know, especially if it's certain things that I actually need, as far as natural hair journey, or I am able to get PR from a natural pad type of brand or something like that, like that's helping me and cut down costs in my life, so more money going into my savings account. Down here I have a mental health little picture. So I definitely want to look into going to a therapist, maybe group therapy. I don't know if there's any support groups for people with endometriosis. Now the only thing I will say about endometriosis groups, because I'm in some on Facebook, they can get a little depressing because some people have multiple things going on that's affecting their life as far as endometriosis or other health problems. So it just kind of can get a little depressing, and I don't want to get depressed and bogged down by my endometriosis. There are a lot of things that happen to me, or you know, just irritate, just, you know, mess up your life, your plan for the day, your plan for a week, because of my endometriosis. And I don't want to get bogged down by that. Like, I still have a life, I still have fun, I still smile, I still have ways that I am privileged in this world, I still have ways that, or things that make my life great. I'm not going to damper every single moment in my life just because I have something that is not curable, just because I have something that is going to be ongoing in my life and cause me problems for the rest of my life and in other aspects of my life. I understand that it's a lot that comes with having endometriosis, or anything that's not curable, or anything that's wrong with you, even if it is curable. But we still have life. You know, we just have to be grateful for also just being alive. Like, what if we weren't here? Maybe our story is meant to touch someone. Like, you know, there's just different ways to think about things, and I just don't want to think about endometriosis as something that is going to ruin my whole life, because it hasn't thus far, and I'm not gonna let it. Okay, so right here we have books. I am going to read books. Last night I skimmed through a book that I started reading in 2018. I only got like 30 pages in, but I am going to finish that book very soon. I want to finish it by the end of this month, so I'm going to finish that book so I can move on to another book. Down here I have the cars that I want. So I want a Camry LE or SE. I have to really decide. It's the grille that kind of makes it different, as well as probably some of the, what is it called, what are those things called? I don't know, not amenities, but you know, the extra stuff that goes in the vehicle. There's probably a difference in that way, but I do want the LE or SE. Camry is my dream car. I know it's not extravagant, but Camry is my dream car. And then I want the Jeep Wrangler. I do believe I want the Sahara. Literally, I love that. And I want it in black. And I want my Camry to be white. So definitely one thing I want to say is that if some of these things don't happen this year, I am at least going to be working towards them. So this year just might be the year that I work towards it. And maybe early in 2020, I can get one of these cars. I can get both of the cars. So I definitely am not going to feel down if I don't accomplish these things 100% this year. But if I did 70% of the work, if I got 70% there, that's still way better than where I am right now in this moment of me filming this video for y'all. So that is still an accomplishment in itself. Also down below here, I want to travel. So that is a plane. So some of the places I want to go to would be Jamaica, Canada, different places and cities in Ohio, Miami, LA, Atlanta. I have a friend that's in Miami. I have a friend that's in Atlanta. I actually have friends in LA as well. I think the only place that I don't really have friends is Canada and Jamaica. And as far as Canada and Jamaica, I want to go out of the country. Even if it doesn't end up being these two places, I'm going out of the country this year, period. Also, I want to travel to concerts and events. So I just want to have, you know, the money and the ability and time to go to different concerts and events. There's people I want to see in concert. There's people that are releasing albums. They're going to go on tour. I want to go to not self-help, but what am I trying to think of? Pretty much just events where you are able to help yourself, y'all know what I'm trying to say, like self-improvement. there's a name to these events, but y'all know what I mean. I just want to go do things where it's enriching. It helps me with my platforms, YouTube and Instagram, and you know, just being a better entrepreneur, because there's things that I want to do as far as that goes as well, which I'm probably going to do in 2021 and 2022. Over here we do have a camera. I do want a new camera. I want a Canon 80D, and that is the specific one that I put on my vision board. I want the Canon 80D, and I would love to have at least 2 lenses, a wide lens and then a smaller lens, and then a Rode mic so my audio can be better. I don't use a mic, I just use whatever the camera picks up. Also, right by the camera, to go with the technology theme, I have a phone. I have a Galaxy. I am with Samsung. I do not have an iPhone. Apple, literally, they are robbery. They rob their customers. I can't. I am Team Galaxy. And I just want a new phone. So I think I'm going to get the S10, the smaller one. And I'm probably going to get the S10, but I'm going to try and wait until the 11 comes out, because it is going to be announced in February and released in March. And then I'll just get that later version, and then maybe late 2021 I'll be able to get whatever the latest phone is again. And then one of the last things that I have on my vision board right over here in this corner is a whole bunch of influencers. So I'm just going to name a few of them because they really inspire me. I love their style, I love their content, and so that is what I am going for in 2020. So in the middle we have Ashley the Funner. I absolutely love her. She is literally just kind of the epitome of just being like an overall, what is it called, of being a well-rounded person. She is definitely well-rounded if you ask me, and I enjoy watching her. I enjoy just listening to her talk, because I think she comes from a very educated, a very understanding point of view. So I really do appreciate her content and her. I do have over here in the corner, I have Coragasm, so that is her name on Instagram. She is an influencer and fashion influencer here in Columbus, so I do know her. I actually done her makeup a few times. I definitely want to work with Corey again, doing her makeup some more this year, and I just want to be inspired by her fearless fashion. Also I have J Nelv. I hope I'm saying that right. J Nelv on Instagram. She literally is popping. I absolutely love the content that she produces. I can only imagine to produce content on that level. Also Maya's World, she produces content on such a level. As far as fashion, like, she looks nice, of course, but she wasn't somebody that I look for fashion. She's someone that I just look for in general because she is bomb, but her content creation, that's what I really look at Maya for. So just going with Janelle and the content creation, amazing. Also another influencer here in Columbus, we have Cariah Vaughn. So definitely check out Cariah Vaughn on Instagram. I love her fashion. She is popping, period. Like, absolutely love her post, and I look forward to her post. When I see Cariah hit the timeline, I'm like double tap, and I be commenting everything. So then we just have a few other people on here. Some of them are influencers. Only one other influencer that I actually look at. I can't really remember her Instagram right now, but I do love her. And then oh, I have Alia's face. Absolutely love her. I'm watching her video that she just dropped today. It's like a little chat rant, get ready with me, and she seems to love skin tight type of things like me. It's either skin tight or, like, you know, jogging pants and comfortable, and that is me. Boo boo, that is me. So I absolutely love seeing her pictures on Instagram, and I want people to love seeing my posts like that, and I hope that people already do, hopefully. But yeah, so those are all of the things that I have on my vision board. The only thing that's not on here that I want to make sure I put on here is giving back and volunteering. So one way that I want to give back is I'm starting to get into couponing, and I want to coupon and get things for free or very low prices. So then when it comes to like Christmas drives or just donating in general all throughout the year, I can donate, you know, soaps and shampoos and deodorant to women's shelters and shelters in general for men as well, and give during Christmas drives. There's this one Christmas drive in Columbus that is specifically so that kids, African-American Black kids can have gifts that resonate with them, that, you know, look like them. So I definitely want to give to them next year, and I want to give a lot because that is very important. Those are kids that are going to be like in foster homes and things like that, and I want them to have those gifts that look like them and have them in mind, because a lot of times the people that are giving to not that other, you know, races and you know, people from cultures, different backgrounds, ethnicities don't give, but a lot of times people who are giving don't look like those kids, or they're only thinking of themselves. So if you're a white person or someone that, you know, just from first glance looks white, they are buying for people that look like themselves. So also, just if you're someone who is not a person of color, if you're not Black, if you do give to charities, please make sure you think of everybody. Make sure that you're giving because you want to give to everybody. Think outside of yourself. We all need to think outside of ourselves. There are people in this world that don't look like us, don't act like us, don't believe what we believe. And if you are someone that is giving, I feel like you should be wanting to give to all, and you should be open-minded and thinking about that when you choose gifts. Make sure you get a doll that's Mexican. Make sure you get a doll that's Muslim. Make sure you get a doll that's white, Black, Asian. Make sure you get girls toys with girls, or girl dolls, or girl characters that are doing things that typically are put for men to do. And make sure that, for as far as, you know, cooking, men, first of all, chefs are typically, like, when the ones that we see are men anyway, but you know, that's still put as something for girls to do. But, you know, encourage your boys to be a chef too, or get them something that introduces them to the fact that they can cook. They can do it too. It's not just for the girl, it's not just for the mom. So that's just me. I think that's very important. So I want to give back. I'm going to put that on there, and I'm definitely going to do that throughout the year. And just giving back to random people as well, giving back to my friends, giving back to my family as well. So those are all the things that are on my vision board, and just some explanations into those. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you do a vision board as well. Let me know down below, what is your biggest goal for this year, or a couple of your biggest goals, and have you started working on them? What have you done so far for those goals? And I will see you all in the next video, and I hope to see that you all have subscribed, you have thumbs up, you have shared this video. Sharing this video will do so much for me, and hitting that 5,000 subscriber goal. And the more people that follow me on here will hopefully look in my description and see the link to my Instagram, so I can grow to that 5K on Instagram as well. I really do appreciate y'all watching, especially if you watch to the end. If you don't have time to leave an in-depth comment, make sure you leave a pig nose, not a pig, but a pig nose. Make sure you leave that comment down below, because that will help me as well. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Peace.